Day 11 at the Australian Open sees the quarterfinal lineup complete at Rod Laver Arena, with four massive names looking to book their spots in the semis. Novak Djokovic and Jannik Sinner face stern tests against the flair of Lorenzo Musetti and explosive Ben Shelton. On the women's side, a massive clash awaits between Iga Swiatek and Elena Rybakina, while Jessica Pegula meets Amanda Anisimova in a key All-American battle. The path to the trophy is clear and the margin for error is gone. Time to find our final four. The spotlight first turns to the women's quarterfinals as 26-year-old Kazakh Elena Rybakina, ranked 5th in the world, steps onto the court. Her opponent will be the 24-year-old Pole Iga Swiatek, ranked 2nd in the world, who leads 6-5 in their head-to-head meetings so far. Elena Rybakina reached the quarterfinals without dropping a set at the tournament, coming off a straight sets victory over Elise Mertens in the previous round. On the other side, Iga Swiatek advanced after a win over Madison Keys in the previous round, having dropped just one set so far in the tournament against Anna Kalinskaya. In the first set, with Swiatek serving, level at deuce and up a game, Rybakina moved in and closed out the rally with a forehand volley winner. Iga Swiatek served up 15-love but down a game and finished the point with a forehand ground stroke winner, having produced 7 winners in the opening set. Elena Rybakina serves, moves forward and finishes the point quickly with an approach winner at the net. At 5-all and 40-love, Elena Rybakina serves and finishes the point with a two-handed backhand winner down the line, having produced 12 winners in the first set. With Iga Swiatek on serve, trailing 30-40 and down a game, she saves a set point with a ground stroke winner. In the same game, Elena Rybakina holds her second set point, and the point ends as Iga Swiatek finishes it with an unforced error to hand over the opening set after 59 minutes. Rybakina commits 14 unforced errors in the opening set compared to 16 from Swiatek and managed to break her opponent's serve twice. In the second set, Iga Swiatek serves, trailing 0-1 in games and love 30 in the game, as Elena Rybakina finishes the point with a two-handed backhand from the baseline. Iga Swiatek serves, but Elena Rybakina holds 2 consecutive break points and converts, finishing the rally with a backhand cross-court winner to break serve for the second time in the set. Elena Rybakina leads 5-1 and on her own serve holds 2 match points, sealing it with her 11th ace of the match. She closes the contest 7-5, 6-1 in 1 hour and 34 minutes. Rybakina advances to the semi-finals, where she will face the winner of Jessica Pegula versus Amanda Anisimova. It is a strong showing from Elena Rybakina, who claims 79% of points behind her first serve, converts 4 of 7 breakpoints, and finishes with 26 winners. After advancing to the semi-finals, Elena first thanked the crowd for their support.
Yeah, really pleased with the win. Thank you so much for supporting and coming. It's really a nice atmosphere.
She then reflected on the match against Iga and what ultimately made the difference today.
We know each other pretty well, and I was just trying to stay aggressive, and I feel like in the first set for both of us, the first serve was not really working, so we were trying to step in on the second serve, put pressure on each other, and I think in the second I just started to play more free, served better, and yeah, I'm just really happy with the win.
She also touched on her serve, which worked extremely well for her today.
Yeah, really happy with the last 2 matches. It's a bit challenging with the sun, and but finding a way, and yeah, for now the serve is really helping, so hopefully I can continue like this.
Elena also revealed how she plans to spend the break leading into the semi-finals.
Well, it's probably too boring because I'm just going to do my recovery, watch my opponents, talk with the team, and yeah, try to do my best tomorrow for sure.
Well, congratulations. Go and enjoy this moment, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Everyone, Elena Rybakina.
We now turn to the remaining women's quarterfinal, where 31-year-old American Jessica Pegula, the world number 6, takes the court. On the other side of the net will be her compatriot, 24-year-old Amanda Anisimova, the 4th-ranked player in the world, who is still searching for her first win in their 3 previous meetings. By reaching the quarterfinals, Jessica Pegula has matched her best result at this tournament, moving through the earlier rounds with relative ease, without dropping a set, and knocking out 9th seed Madison Keys in the 4th round. Meanwhile, Amanda Anisimova has already secured her best run at this tournament, going further than ever before, and she has done so without dropping a set in the previous rounds. Pegula, leading 1 game to love and ahead 40-love, serves, but Anisimova steps in and rips a forehand ground stroke winner to stay alive in the game. In the first set, Anisimova, down 0-2 in games and facing a 30-40 deficit, served and when facing a breakpoint, stepped forward to the net, saving it by closing the rally with a volley winner. In the next game, Pegula, with the scoreboard at 2-1 and leading 40-15, served and closed out the game with a forehand down the line winner. Anisimova serves leading 40-30 in the game, but trailing 1-5 in games, then charges the net and finishes the point with a forehand approach winner. Pegula leads 5-2 in the opening set, serves with set point in hand, and takes it with her sixth ace of the set. She claims the set 6-2 after 30 minutes. At the start of the second set, Anisimova, level at deuce, serves and concludes the rally with a ground stroke winner down the line. She finishes the set with 10 winners. In the next game, 0-1 down in games, Pegula serves and moves into the net, closing out the rally with a volley winner. She finishes the match with an 83% success rate at the net. During the second set tiebreak, Pegula serves, steps forward and executes a drop shot winner, taking a 2-1 lead in the breaker. Pegula holds 5 consecutive match points as the second set tiebreak unfolds, the final rally ending with Anisimova's 44th unforced error, compared to just 21 from Pegula. With that, she seals a straight sets win, 6-2, 7-6 in 1 hour and 35 minutes, and moves on to face Elena Rybakina in the semi-final. In the victory, Pegula was superior in nearly all statistical categories, recorded 20 winners and converted 4 of 11 breakpoint opportunities. Jessica shared her thoughts on the win and reaching the semi-finals for the first time.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, you know, I've been able to go deeper at the U.S. Open the last couple years, but here was the first slam that I really broke through at, and I was a 3 and then this year 4-time quarterfinalist. So I was like, it's got to be coming, you know, like the next round I got to get to the semi because I feel like I play some really good tennis here, and I like the conditions, and I've always felt like even matches I've lost here that I've played well. So I've been waiting for the time where I can kind of break through.
She then reflected on what made the difference in the opening set.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, went over a lot of strategy. I had a lot of thoughts and ideas that I thought were going to happen, and I feel like I did a really good job of sticking to that and kind of trusting that. Certain patterns I felt like I could take away, certain patterns I felt like I could implement on her, and I knew she was going to step it up in the second. I think I had some chances to break, especially that first game, and I was a little annoyed with that, but I just, you know, told myself to keep, you know, trying to hold on to my serve, and then being able to break back late there was obviously huge. And, you know, it was a little windy out here too, so I had to kind of play into the conditions and just really work on my footwork.
In the semi-finals, she will face a familiar opponent, and from that perspective, she was asked about the difference in her game between last season and this one.
Well, considering our season's like 11 months, it was only like 2 months ago, so I'm not sure that much has changed. But no, I was playing really well. I mean, she was playing an unbelievable level in Riyadh, and I thought I played a great match. I was really upset after that one, actually, because I felt like I should have won, but I mean, it was really, really close. But she's just tough to play. She has a massive serve, big groundies, cool as a cucumber. You get nothing out of her. And she's been playing some great tennis, honestly, since the end of last year. But I'm going to do my best to hopefully crack the code on her for the next round. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Well, we'll see if you can crack the code. But first of all, congratulations to Jess Pegula. You're on to the semifinal.
Our next match will be the men's quarterfinal between Lorenzo Musetti, the 5th-ranked player in the world, who steps out first, and Serbian Novak Djokovic, the 4th-ranked player in the world, who follows him onto the court and leads their head-to-head 9-1. Lorenzo Musetti has already secured his best result at the Australian Open, having never progressed beyond the 3rd round before, and he reached this stage after a surprisingly comfortable straight sets win over Taylor Fritz in the previous round. As for the 10-time champion, Novak Djokovic has yet to drop a set at the tournament, although his path to the quarterfinals was sealed by a walkover from Jakub Menchik. In the first set, the veteran serves, leading 2-0 in games but trailing 15-30, and closes out the point with a backhand drop shot winner. He finishes the first set with 9 winners. Novak Djokovic serves with the score level at 2 all in games, but Lorenzo Musetti earns 2 breakpoints. After Djokovic initially takes control of the point through long rallies, the rally ends with a forehand smash from the baseline by Musetti, who converts the chance and secures the break. He finishes the match converting 45% of his breakpoint opportunities. The Italian serves and leads 5-4 in games, holding 2 set points, then closes the rally with a forehand ground stroke down the line winner. He records 12 winners in the opening set, which lasts 54 minutes and takes it 6-4. In the opening game of the second set, Novak Djokovic serves while facing 15-40. Lorenzo Musetti takes advantage of Djokovic's move to the net, lobs him, and secures an early break as the ball drops right on the baseline. Djokovic serves, trailing 3-5, with Lorenzo holding set point, and he breaks serve with a down-the-line ground stroke winner. Musetti finishes the second set with 13 winners, which lasts 47 minutes and takes it 6-3. In the third set, after already receiving medical treatment, Musetti attempts to continue the match while leading 2-0. However, trailing 1-3 in the third set on his serve at 15-30, he commits a double fault. Shortly after that point, the match ends in retirement, as Musetti is forced to stop due to injury. The Italian is left without luck on the day, while Djokovic advances to the semi-final, where he will face the winner of the match between Ben Shelton and Jannik Sinner. Novak Djokovic lands 64% of his first serves and finishes the match with 26 winners, despite the Italian fully dictating the match before the injury. Let's hear what Novak Djokovic has to say after reaching the semi-finals following the Italian's retirement due to injury.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know what to say except that, I feel really sorry for him, and he was a far better player. I was on my way home tonight. Don't know what to say. I mean, this kind of things happen in sport, and it happened to me a few times, but, being in quarters of a Grand Slam, 2-0 up, and being in full control, so unfortunate. I don't know what else I can say. I really wish him a speedy recovery, and he should have been a winner today, no doubt.
He then reflected on his opening tactics for the first few games.
Yeah, it worked. The strategy worked very well for the first couple of games, and then it changed completely. I had like 4 winners in the first 2 games and no unforced errors, and then the rest of the match I had another 4 winners and probably 40 errors. But that's what Lorenzo does to you. He makes you play when you think the point is finished. It's not. Obviously a little bit more of wind today, swirly conditions, and when you attack him, you don't know what to expect, whether it's going to be a passing shot, cross court, or short slice, or he's going to go full flat in your body, or just a looping ball to my weakest shot, which is overhead. I think we've seen that today again. And what can I say? I tried my best, really. I can't complain. Yes, blister here and there. Nothing really majorly bothered me. I just wasn't feeling the ball today, the first couple of sets, but that's also due to his quality and his variety in the game. And I'm just extremely lucky to get through this one today.
Well, Novak, we look forward to seeing you at your best. Another semi-final at the Australian Open.
The last quarter-final of the night on Rod Laver Arena brings 23-year-old American Ben Shelton, ranked 7th in the world, who energises the crowd as he steps onto the court at the Australian Open 2026. Across the net stands world number 1 Jannik Sinner, 24 years old, carrying a commanding edge in this rivalry, leading 8-1 as he looks to book his place in these semi-finals. Ben Shelton is aiming to match his run from last year's tournament when he reached the semi-finals. So far, he has dropped just 1 set, coming through the previous round with a 3-1 win over Casper Ruud. On the other side, 2-time defending champion Jannik Sinner has looked dominant throughout this year's tournament, even though Swiatek managed to take the opening set from him in the third round. In the first set, with Shelton trailing 1-2 in games, he serves as Sinner steps forward and finishes the rally at the net with a slice winner to take the point. Sinner takes the opening set 6-3 with 18 winners. Early in the second, he serves, but Ben responds at the net with a perfectly placed backhand lob winner that drops near the baseline. Later in the same game, with the score locked at 15-all, Sinner wraps up the rally with an overhead smash winner at the net.
Serves that well. He's not over-serving.
During the fourth game of the second set, Sinner serves at 30-all. After a long baseline exchange, Shelton moves forward and finishes the point with a clean volley at the net. Sinner edged the second set 6-4, finishing it with 6 winners. In the third set, Shelton serves at love 15 and answers with a two-handed backhand cross-court winner to take the point. Midway through the third set, with the score level at 2-all, Shelton is on serve. The point turns into a brief exchange at the net, where he finishes it off with a sharp volley winner.
Absolute top shelf.
A little later, Sinner, leading 40-30, serves, moves in, and seals the game point with a volley winner at the net. On match point, Jannik Sinner stayed solid through a long rally with baseline exchanges on both sides and forced an error from Shelton to close it out. The third set lasted 42 minutes, pushing the match time to 2 hours and 23 minutes. Sinner completed a straight sets win, 6-3, 6-4, 6-4, winning 78% of points on his first serve. With the victory, he advances to the men's singles semi-finals, where he will face Novak Djokovic. The Italian finished with 33 winners and just 16 unforced errors, was superior in nearly all statistical categories and converted 3 of 12 breakpoint opportunities, while Shelton committed 34 unforced errors. Sinner began by explaining what made the difference in the match tonight.
Yeah, first of all, it's very, very tough to play against Ben. A huge serve, and I feel like he's improving so much, year after year. So, especially after the off season, you never know how certain players are gonna play against you, and changing a lot of things. So, very happy about today's performance. As always, thanks for the support. It's amazing to play here on this court, and now let's see what's coming.
He then spoke about how he managed to handle Shelton's powerful serves.
Yeah, I'm not good in mathematics, so thanks for telling me. It's honestly, I don't know. It's just instinct, and it's not always, the power matters. It always, the serves I can handle, they are, a little bit closer to my body, so it's slightly easier. But it's a completely different serve. It's also lefty. We don't have many lefties in our game, so it's definitely one of the toughest challenges, to return his serve. Also, the second serve comes with a lot of spin, and the ball is bouncy here. It helps a little bit playing in the evening. It's a bit less bouncy, but still, it's very, very difficult. So, I felt like I returned great today.
With the top 4 seeds all through to the semi-finals, he was asked what he expects from the matches involving his potential opponents if he advances.
Yeah, I feel like, when you play in the same day, it's still a bit different. You go with your own schedule, you have the warm-up before, and so of course, you follow the score, but in the same time, we have one opponent at the time. It's going to be, as I said, hopefully a great couple of semi-finals. We are all 4 very happy to be still here, and we hope for a great Friday again, and then we see how it goes.
Congratulations, Jannik. Well done. Another semi-final for the Italian.
That brings day 11 at the Australian Open to a close, with all quarterfinals now complete. Jessica Pegula and Elena Rybakina booked their semi-final spots on the women's side, while Novak Djokovic advanced after Lorenzo Musetti was forced to retire despite holding the lead. Jannik Sinner also moved on, completing the semi-final lineup. The stage is set, and the business end of the tournament is officially underway.